What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and today we're going to be talking about the new updates for Modern Warfare 2, a possible teaser for the next map, and even more. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and let me know down below in the comment section, what is your New Year's resolution this time around? Anything crazy, let me know down below. But also, as a reminder, the COD Shop Fire Sale is happening from December 26th to January 4th. You have a couple more days to gear up over on the COD Shop website. They got some cool deals going on, brand new merch that got released. Really cool to see some awesome new Call of Duty merch ideas finally coming out into the open after not having some official COD merch for many years. But with that being said, you have until January 4th to play Shipment over in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, presumably until 10 a.m. Pacific on that day. That's of course the Christmas variant of our beloved Shipment multiplayer map, and then right after that, the regular Shipment does return into the game itself. It was speculated by the Ghost of Hope that possibly right when Shipment goes away and the Naughty List playlist also gets removed, that's when we'll finally see the Shoot the Ship playlist. Now, my question for you guys is, should that playlist be permanent in the game? Most of you guys will probably say yes, but I feel like even when new maps get added to Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, everybody out there is just gonna hop on Shoot the Ship for the most fast-paced gameplay and the best maps that you can actually camo grind on. But Infinity Ward did confirm that they will be removing shipments in order to avoid the map taking up space in the game files once it's not in pubs, and that's probably a response to those out there who are asking for the map to at least remain in private matches. The way I see it, whenever assets or resources get put into an LTM or anything that's part of a holiday event, might as well just keep it available in private matches permanently. But maybe there's some legal issues or other reasons why they don't want to do that. The reason they're saying is because of taking up space in the game files, but I feel like shipments wouldn't take up that much space. And look at Warzone Cup, for example, a mode that kind of just came and went. I feel like it was in the game for just about a week, and it was supposed to actually get removed 2 days after it actually did, but maybe the player count wasn't high enough to justify keeping it in the game that long. Not sure what happened there, but that's also a mode that I feel like some work was put into, right? It's Call of Duty's version of Rocket League, and it's just gone. So the same thing's gonna happen to Shipments, just for those out there that are wondering. But Infinity Ward also confirmed that Control is now back in the game's multiplayer. Cyber Attack has already been removed from the rotation, which is kind of odd. I showed you guys gameplay of Cyber Attack in my previous video, and it's also the final week of Shipments as they confirm via the Naughty List playlist. Warzone 2 is also offering mini royale trios, third-person BR trios, and BR quads, trios, duos, and even solos. So those are our game mode updates for the week itself. I highly doubt we're going to get any new modes added to the game before Season 2 starts on February 1st. I feel like devs are just going to be getting back from holiday break in the next couple of days, and they'll get right to work on the next major content updates. In my previous video here on the channel, we talked about all upcoming content for Season 2 that we know about so far, for those out there that are, of course, interested. But with that being said, we also got Tier 1 Shipment added to the game's multiplayer. Now, people out there were asking for this playlist. I'm just not a fan of Tier 1 in this game, to be quite honest with you. I like Hardcore, and I think Hardcore has been used for camo grinding over the last few years. Unless you just like that game mode and don't like regular core, then people out there don't really hop onto Hardcore for too many other reasons. But Tier 1 in this game is a bit odd. I feel like the fact you don't have a kill feed and don't really get any notification or hit markers that you did something, you kind of just don't know what's going on, and that encourages players to just be stationary and to play a certain way, especially on Shipment, which doesn't always work out that well for the long run. But maybe you guys are enjoying this mode, maybe you guys are using it to get some more progress done for Polyatomic or Orion. In that case, that's fantastic, but let me know how you're feeling about Tier 1 Shipment down below in the comment section. The map is hectic as it is, so Tier 1 just makes it that much crazier. But also, for those that care about Tracer Packs in the Modern Warfare 2 item shop, they did add in the New Year's Tracer Pack for 1,800 COD points. It features the Lockman 5.56 AR and also a grenade launcher attachment on it, which does shoot out fireworks. A pretty cool holiday themed pack, if I'm being honest with you. And we, of course, have Sparkler Tracer rounds on both of these blueprints. The other blueprint is the Desert Eagle, the Party Popper, which is pretty cool. A really interesting looking blueprint with some pretty badass attachments. Notice how there's different colored tracer rounds across these two weapons. I don't remember if Modern Warfare 19 did this, but I know Cold War and Vanguard definitely didn't, unless I'm mistaken, where you have multiple blueprints in a single bundle, but those blueprints have different tracer fire. Can't remember that ever happening before. But we also have a 2023 weapon charm, a sticker, and even an emblem to celebrate the brand new year. But with that being said, we also got the first anime bundle added to Modern Warfare 2. For those out there that might have thought we're not going to get any goofy type of cosmetics in this game because of how grounded Infinity Ward typically keeps their Call of Duties, it looks like it's not going to be the case, and they're going to be adding in many more anime bundles over the course of this year, since they probably sell like hotcakes in every other Call of Duty. This one is 1,600 COD points. We have a blueprint there for the HCR 56, one for the Bryson 890, two heavily anime featured looking blueprints, and then we also have a charm sticker and a animated emblem there to round up the pack. Now we also got an update on the upcoming Crossbow DLC weapon, which we talked about quite a bit here on the channel already, but according to leakers, the Crossbow crossbow weapon will have multiple bolt types. We have explosive, carbon, stun, and even fire bolts. So it's unclear how that'll work. I'm just assuming that as you level up the weapon itself, you'll get access to those different bolts, unless some of those bolts are locked behind specific bundles that get added into the game for that weapon. It's a bit unclear as of right now, but as I covered in a previous video, we got access to the crossbow already through a campaign Easter egg, and I think that weapon is going to play pretty well here in multiplayer and even Warzone 2. That was a weapon that was used quite a bit in MW19, so as I said before, any popular weapon from MW19 or Warzone 1 is probably going to get added into this game's life cycle fairly soon, either by Season 2 or just a bit after that. But yeah, as of right now, we don't know much about what's going on with Cali sticks or any other rumored weapon that we've talked about here before on the channel. But honestly, January is going to fly by in no time. February 1st isn't that far away, and I think we're going to start seeing some pretty extensive leaks for Season 2 in the next 2-3 weeks tops, followed by the preload for that update, which is going to reveal some pretty juicy surprises. But we also have this new Tokyo bundle that got added into the game, and I know you guys are probably like, DK, stop talking about bundles, that's not content. It is content to some people, but the reason I bring up this Tokyo bundle is because this could be a teaser for the rumored Japanese-themed Season 2. And the fact that if you look at a leak of the list of multiplayer maps we're going to get for Modern Warfare 2's lifecycle, Tokyo is a map listed on there, and we know that's probably not the castle that we see over in the leaked cover art for Season 2, which is probably just a part of the upcoming Resurgence map. So maybe this is a teaser for that. It might be a bit of a stretch, but as this person said here in the tweet, maybe the upcoming Tokyo multiplayer map could be a big vehicular type of experience where there's civilian car traffic NPCs. That would be pretty badass, and we'll take it a step further than what Grand Prix offers, which is the fact that cars are racing in the background as you're playing on the map. Imagine going even farther than that with a pretty lively environment that we haven't really seen in Call of Duty multiplayer for quite some time. I know some older Call of Duties did feature some NPCs like that, but imagine going really crazy with a Tokyo-inspired multiplayer experience. We'll love to see that, and maybe that is what we're going to get at some point during Season 2. But also some updates on ranked play. For those out there wondering what's going on with Treyarch's upcoming ranked experience for this game's multiplayer, we obviously already have the CDL MOSFET you can hop into any time, but the full ranked mode isn't coming out until some point in 2023. It could come out as a surprise update in January before Season 2 even does, but looking at some of the release dates of previous ranked play modes, we have Vanguard, which came out on February 17th, we have Black Ops Cold War's ranked, which came out on February 8th, MW19 didn't have one, but Black Ops 4 did get one on February 21st. So we're looking at maybe the second or third week of February if these dates are anything to go off of, but in all honesty, I feel like Treyarch will have it done much before that, so it would either drop at some point in mid-January or right with the start of Season 2, but we could be mistaken and the mode gets delayed again for who knows how long. We'll just have to wait and see. Now we also have some bug fixes that did get deployed and mentioned over on the Trello board for Modern Warfare 2. For those out there that missed it, they deployed a fix that has officially decreased the number of crashes across all platforms, also an issue resulting in player loadouts resetting under specific circumstances. That's one that I experienced when the season or the mid-season first began a couple of weeks ago. That was a bit weird. The bomb drone field upgrade has been disabled while they investigate an issue. That got fixed and put back into the game. They also temporarily disabled the player social showcase while they fixed the bug with showcase loadouts. They also just fixed that, and also an issue that could affect ballistic bullet spread when ADSing. But also some bug fixes that are currently in the works. As they confirmed, if players suspend Modern Warfare 2 or Warzone 2, then resume the game, some users will not be able to matchmake in any game mode. Players need to restart the app to be able to matchmake in the game itself. I'm sure that happened to somebody and they assumed that they were just shadow banned but weren't. They also mentioned they're aware of a disk required error that some PS5 players experienced, and they have released a fix for that one. And they're also aware of an issue where if 4 or more players are talking to you at the same time, names can freeze on the HUD. That's a big one that I've seen for the last couple of weeks. Luckily, that's going to get fixed. And then laser attachments in third-person POV are currently disabled while they work on a fix as well. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the new updates for Modern Warfare 2, a possible teaser for the next map, and everything else we discussed? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.